Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Chelsea, and if you're new around here, would like to do beauty related content on this channel. If that's something that you like, then please hit subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, then please click on the little bell and you'll be notified of every time that I upload. So in today's video, I thought we could do a little favourites video slash just an everyday kind of soft makeup, because I know I said that I haven't really been wearing a lot of makeup, but if I have been wearing makeup, then this is what that doesn't make sense. This is what I tend to choose. And yeah, there's some new favourites in it. I haven't done a favourites video for a while. There's a mixture of new products and older products, shall we say. But yeah, these are the ones that I seem to be gravitating towards a lot recently if I just want something on my face. And it could be some days I just wear skin tint, some days I could just wear a bit of liquid blush, and then some days I could do like a full beat. But yeah, it's just a mixture, and I just want to show you these favourites. So if you want to see what sort of makeup that I've been loving at the moment and how I'm going to do my soft everyday kind of natural makeup look, then please stay tuned. First of all, I want to just give a mention to my tatty lashes, because these are, look, the box is absolutely battered and there's very few left. So this is the mocha clusters, but I did combine the mocha and the black when my packets were like running low, and I just used a mixture, to be honest. I've ordered some more, is the new extra large pack, so I will show that somewhere. I wear these all the time. I've literally just got really little ones at the moment because where I'm obviously running low, and it literally takes me like 10 minutes in the morning. I just hate myself without them now. Like, I just love these. They just make your face look so nice and feminine. And yeah, so I just can't be without these tight lashes. Like, a pack like this is like £9-10. I usually get them on ASOS because I've got free next day delivery, but the extra large pack, which is quite new, it contains 2 styles, that was £18, but you can use a student discount code on. So I've got that arriving tomorrow, so I can redo my lashes as a fresh set for the weekend. But these literally last me like nearly 2 weeks. Really, sometimes one might pop off, but I literally just dab it in a bit of glue, stick it back on, and off we go. So yeah, they're just so good. So if you just can't be asked to be doing your makeup in the morning and you've got shit lashes like what I have, definitely invest in the tatty lashes. And they're so easy to do. It just takes a little bit of practice because they're a bit fiddly, but once you've got it down, it's so easy. So let's start with primer. So I have been loving the e.l.f. Niacinamide Power Grip Primer. Now, this isn't new. It's been around for quite a while now, but I was late to the party because I wanted to finish off my milk. I wanted to finish off my beauty crop. I had the other e.l.f. Power Grip that I got, and I wanted to finish all those before I caved in and got the niacinamide one. And oh my god, I absolutely love I love these e.l.f. primers so much. They're so affordable. They do really help with the longevity of your makeup because they're such a sticky, tacky base, and yet they feel quite nourishing. So whilst I've got that primer on, I don't really do much to my brows at the moment, which is what I said to you before. However, if I was to do anything to my brows, then the ABH Brow Freeze is literally one of my favourites. I either use this one or the Unicorn Cosmetics Bare Brows. Either or, to be honest. I do want to get the Brow Freeze in it's in like the tube, the new formula, like the brow gel. The Brow Freeze, which is the brow gel, just because then I just find it so much quicker to use in the mornings. But yeah, I do really like this stuff. They're just so easy to use. It does hold your brows, and yeah, that's that really. Like I said, I like a bit more of a thinner brow these days. A thinner, natural brow, if that makes sense. I think it just suits my face better. And then once that's dry, then I'll fill them in a little bit later if needed. So the only things really that I've been wearing on my skin is either any of these two. So this Be Perfect Perfection Primer, this is in the shade Golden Glow. It's an illuminated primer, and I absolutely love this. I wear it by itself all the time because where it's in a darker shade, it just gives me that nice glowy tint. Either that or I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade 4 Medium. Love this as well. So I'm going to go with this Perfection Primer because I feel like this isn't spoken about enough, and the e.l.f. is spoken about so much. But it comes in a pump. As you can see, it's quite dark, a little bit runny, but I just use my fingers. I always get compliments throughout the day when I've got this on as well. But it just gives you a nice golden glow, literally like what it says. You don't look like Tin Man. And I just rub it in like that. And instantly, a bit of colour to my face. Once we've got a bit of powder and stuff like that on, it just looks so nice and natural by the end of it, and it lasts for quite a while as well. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. So that's basically what I use on my skin at the moment. But if I was to use a foundation, say like I'm going out, then it tends to be, this looks so grubby, so please don't judge me, but the L'Oreal True Match, love this foundation. Literally one of my favourite foundations, and this is in the shade 3D 3W beige, golden beige, or, which is new to my collection again because the one that I brought was too pale, but this one is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. Obviously it went viral on Facebook, I was going to say. It went viral on socials, and this is in the shade 40. I might put a little bit of a skin tint on now I'm filming, but yeah, usually I don't tend to wear skin tints like in the daytime, well, foundation in the daytime these days. It tends to literally just be if I'm to go out or something like that. I have been using my hands, I can't lie. I just feel like your hands just really do blend things in nice and natural, like, because day to day I don't really want too much coverage because I like my freckles and my moles and stuff like that peeping through. I like a bit of a natural coverage at the moment. I can't lie. So yeah, I have been, you can tell I'm getting old because I'm using my hands and I feel like I just feel mature. Just always keep a wipe handy so you don't just wipe it everywhere. In terms of concealer, so I've been using and loving the Rimmel Multitask Concealer, and again, I don't feel like this is raved about enough. They use this concealer at the P. Louise Academy when they're training, and that's when I first started picking it up. So I've got this in a couple of shades. It's a really good formula. I've been using it differently these days, you know. So I'd literally just put a little bit on my hands like that because day to day, I don't want to use too much concealer. And I would just get a fluffy brush, just work it a little bit into the skin, and then just maybe like touch up if I've got any blemishes or anywhere that I just need a little bit of extra coverage, and then maybe just on the inner bits. I don't know, I just don't want to cover it all up at the moment. And then I'll just use the warmth of my finger to really make sure everything is blended in. So literally just, it is just a little highlight or a little touch up where's needed, and that's that. That's literally all I've been doing. So next I've got two different variants of liquid, well, cream blush and bronzer as well. So I either been using the curve case, which I love the curve case. I think I spoke about this before. I do need to get the medium, I think. Also the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is new to my collection. I only got it a few weeks ago. So I think I'll use the curve case as my cream bronze. This is the light one, but this is what it looks like. Mine looks really grubby. And then I'll use the e.l.f. liquid blush as my blusher. I tend to go in with these two shades here. Yeah, you can see that it is maybe too light for me now. But I don't know why, it just, like that side compared to that side, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it just looks so blurred and flawless and just a nice shade. But even though it's like not bronzing me too much, it's like a natural shade for me now, it just still blurs all of that and just covers up. It just, I don't know, it just seems to like blur out my lines, my fine lines and texture and stuff like that, just even out my texture a bit. I don't know, this is literally, it's so hard to explain, but it's just such a good product. Like, I don't know what is in it to make it do that for a cream bronze. What was it? Cream bronzer, yeah, to do that. But I just feel like instantly blurs. And it's obviously given some dimension to my face, not too much, not too heavy, but yeah, just a nice amount. And that's that. And then usually in terms of blush, I tend to go for these shades at the moment, which I actually really like, but we're going to use the e.l.f. So if I just use the e.l.f. So this is the e.l.f. liquid blush, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. It's a really beautiful like pinky peachy shade, and I love the applicator, I love how big the doe foot is, but I always put it onto my hand first. I'm all about using my hands these days, and I'll just, because I've seen people go straight in on like with the wand on their face, and it's been quite hard to blur out, but I feel like as soon as you put it onto your hand and then apply it with a brush afterwards, it seems to be a lot more buildable, and that's what I want. I want it to be buildable, I want it to be quite sheer, natural, but still a nice pop of colour. And I always bring it over like my nose as well for that sunburny look. But again, it's just a really nice, really pretty flush of colour, and I just use the same brush as what I might use my cream bronzer. So one of the powders that I've been loving at the moment is the Trigwell Cosmetics setting powder. This is in the shade 01, so I just use a little bit on a Trigwell puff, or I lightly dust with a brush, but just for like these bits here I definitely would use a powder puff, and this is a Trigwell Cosmetics powder puff as well, and I'm literally just really pressing that into the skin, and it's like a filter, literally like a filter. And I just bring that up here as well. Look at that. You can see like texture on my face there, and here it's just nice and smooth, but I've still got a nice healthy glow. And then I'll also put some in the centre of my face here and here. I also like my smile lines as well. Not necessarily because I got smile lines, but here, if I feel like it's shiny here, it looks like I've eaten something greasy. That's what I always think. Look how nice that just looks, so pretty. I just feel like, yeah, it just makes the skin look so nice and like healthy. And then in terms of powders, so my trusty Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Again, I've fallen back in love with this. I've been using this since I got it, probably about 2 years ago. And just, I don't know, I feel like I do want to get a darker shade. This is in the shade medium, so I do want to get maybe dark, but I don't know actually. I think it's fine. I don't want to be too orange like my last video. Bronzer, again, it just feels like a filter on your face. It just blends seamlessly into your makeup, and it just always looks so nice. Then in terms of blush, I've been loving this, let me just get out my blush brush. Loving this Juvia's Place Blushed Rouge Volume 2. So this is the duo blushes. So you've got quite a, like a salmony pink shade here, and then like a really peachy pink shade here. And I just like mixing both of them. They're very pigmented. Do definitely tap off, and I just go in with a very light hand, but I think these shades combined goes really well with that e.l.f. liquid blonde blush. But I like to just take my blush up here as well. I don't know, I do love blush, but I take it into my eye socket. I don't know why. And you know what? My brushes smell absolutely unreal from this ISO Clean. This is one of my favourite scents. So this is the Rebecca Ella one, and I love her on TikTok and Instagram. Anyway, I've loved her for years. But this, I don't know what the scent is meant to be, but literally the scent stays in your brushes and it stays in my makeup room. Like, it's actually unreal. I don't know if it's meant to be like Baccarat Rouge. I don't know. I don't really know those scents, to be honest. No, it's not. I think that was Inked Bones one, but oh, it just smells so nice. Like, please, I need to find out what that scent is so I can buy the perfume, because it is unreal. So that's me all blushed. Again, we've got a nice healthy glow. I absolutely love it. Okay, so in terms of highlighter, I don't wear too much highlighter, but I love a glow at the moment. I love a glow. So I tend to go for either, it's an oldie but it's a goodie, the Dior face palette, Dior Backstage face palette. I absolutely love this palette, so I tend to go for all three of these shades. I use that as a bit of a blush topper, that to really highlight, and then that mainly for my nose, because like I said before, I like the my nose highlight to be quite bright, but and then the champagne-y as my highlight, but I also like putting that on the lid, which I'll show you in a minute. Or if I'm feeling like just a little bit of a glitzy glamour, but to like on my pink blush, then this Fenty What a Brat Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter is beautiful. Look at that. It is stunning. It's glittery. Yeah, it is very glittery. So if you don't like a glittery highlighter, then I don't think you'll like this. But I like just a little something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? But we'll also combine it with the Dior as well. Miss Dior. We're going with the champagne colour. It's just, it's so nice. You don't need too much of it either. Oh, God, look at that. I'm actually glowing. Yeah, okay, so that's that. All my makeup looks like it needs a good wipe on the packaging. And then, I've not really been wearing a lot of eyeshadow, but if I do, then I've been reaching for this Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. It is so basic, but I've been a basic bitch recently. I've been a basic bitch, but don't worry, I'm ready to come back to the exciting makeup looks. Just the bronzy colours, really. And I've not even got any eye base on, because if I'm honest, I completely forgot. Because on an everyday go to work look, I don't tend to wear eyeshadow base, which is really naughty, and you can so tell the difference because my eyelids get quite oily, so my eyeshadow tends to come off, but you can't really see much of a difference. But it's just basically mattifying those areas, and I'm just literally running a combination of those really light brown shades just through my crease and on my outer edge, just to mattify my lids basically. And then I tend to go in with this really creamy shade on the same brush, I know, on the inner. So easy. And then if you really want to elevate it, on the same brush. I am so naughty. Just the lighter shade. Yeah, just a sweep and a blush, and then I'll take Miss Dior and I use the champagne and and it literally makes your eyes look wet with diamonds. Loving that. And my eyes look bright, they look open, they look cute, they look feminine, they look girly, and yeah, I actually love it. So that's that. I'm going to spray a bit of this, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second set and mist, 36 hours no transfer. This went viral on TikTok and I understand the hype. It's such a good setting spray. It gives me hairspray vibes, and I do love a hairspray as a setting spray. So, because even if I do this and I get a bit in my hair, it's rock hard. So, and I don't mind using lots of this because it's literally like a tenner, but I think it's my best setting spray. And it literally smells and tastes like hairspray. Okay, and then in terms of lips, I've been loving this lip combo. I don't know if it's going to go entirely with this look. Wow, I like a bit of a red tint to my lips. I don't know why. So we're going to go with the P. Louise You're Yummy lip liner. So I'm just going to line my lips quick with this. I need to sharpen it because that is ridiculous. Alright, give it a nice little sharpen. I really like that colour. If you saw my last video, I did say that a lot of lip liners are pulling through quite ashy at the moment, and I don't know why, so I'm just trying to find a really nice shade, and that's pulling through a bit more like of a warm toned brown, which is why I really like it. So then I've got the May by Mitchell Bare Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Bare Cuddle, so it's got like a little bit of a red tint to it, but I love this lip combination at the moment because it just makes my lips look healthy, juicy and comfortable. So you know, because it's got a little bit of a red tint, it's like brings back your like a nice rosy kind of tint to your lips. Oh, I don't know why, I just really love this kind of makeup. And then if I just want to pencil in my brows, I've got the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is what I picked up in Singapore in Sephora. I would just run that through. I still prefer my P. Louise one though over this one, but I've run out. There we go, that's all done, and that's it, all complete. So that is the makeup look all complete, and it's just for some really healthy, glowy, bronzy skin, minimal makeup but still look put together. I could definitely go out for dinner like this, go for a shopping trip, go to work if I wanted to be done out for work, go on a date. This could definitely be like nice light date night makeup. Yeah. Day drinking, whatever. It's such a versatile look, so natural, fresh, glowy. But yeah, these are the products that I've been using quite often if I did want to put on makeup, and this is why, because I'll rate myself. I'll rate myself right now. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe and let me know down below what are your favourite makeup products at the moment. But hopefully I shall see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.